This is David Sandy with IBM Ring 129. I'm talking with Gregory Wilson on the phone, and Gregory is going to be in Kansas City to lecture for us and offer a special small group workshop on Sunday, February the 11th. Gregory, how are you doing?
I'm very well, considering all the recent facts, and it's happy to be upright.
Yes, we're glad that you are vertical and alive, man. That was quite a scare.
It was actually much closer than I thought it was. At first, I thought it was just heartburn, and later found out if my girlfriend didn't get me to the hospital, within 10 to 20 minutes, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I'm glad that we're talking, and we're very excited that you're going to be joining us in Kansas City on Sunday, February the 11th. And it's kind of surprising that you're hitting the road so quickly, but the doctor's giving you the okay.
I got a clean bill of health, but they suggested that I wait a little bit longer. I took 8 days off to recuperate, and for whatever reason, pride, stupidity, whatever it is, the show must go on.
Tell some of the folks listening to this what they might expect, first of all, if they attend your lecture, which will be held at U.S. Toy on Sunday the 11th at 3 o'clock. What might they expect to learn?
Well, the name of the lecture is called Stuff I Carry and Use, and it's exactly what it sounds like. When I leave the house, I've got, my Hundy 500 in one pocket. I got my Freaky in another pocket. I got my pointless pen. I've got a new coin trick called Split Focus that you have to see. I've been using and carrying that for the last 10 years, and I'm giving that up. It's now finally available, and a bunch of other little things. And you know what? I'll tell you, on stage and off stage, it's practically the same stuff. I live with it on a daily basis whenever I leave the house, professional or personal, and you get to see what I carry and use.
What type of magician or person who has an interest in learning magic, do they need to have an incredible skill set in order to learn your things, or if they're getting into magic and just been into magic for a short period of time, will they take something away from this lecture?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I say this all the time. It's anywhere from beginner to advanced, and it's as advanced as you want to be based on the timing, the theory, and the philosophy, and the psychology, and everything else that's attendant to that. You can learn just the basic moves that are fairly easy. Some are very difficult, but you pick and choose what fits you and your skill level. And of course, you got to put in the requisite practice to get as good as you can be.
Now, Gregory, just to clarify something, this is not stuff. The stuff you'll be teaching is not stuff you just came up for a lecture. This is actually your commercial magic that's audience tried and tested for years that you're going to be sharing with these folks.
Every single thing that I share is something that I've used for minimum 10 years. This is audience tested to death in the trenches. Each and every item is what I call 1,000 times.
All right. Well, that's very exciting. Now, the lecture will last about how long?
Lecture's about 2.5 hours, because you can't stop me from talking, even though I'm...
So we're looking at about 2.5 hours of teaching for those that attend the lecture, and then as a special offering, after the lecture's over, we're going to offer something special for a small group of people. We'll be going to dinner at Nick and Jake's, which is a great restaurant. They've reserved a private space for us, and after dinner for a select group of people, you're going to offer some intimate instruction in more of a workshop style. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, it's a workshop style I normally do from 6 to 12 people, 6 minimum, 12 maximum, so everybody gets this personal course of instruction. But I'm going to do, since it's so last minute right now, I'll do a minimum of 4 people.
All right.
And again, a maximum of 12, because you don't want it to be a lecture. You want everybody to get a personal, hands-on training, so they feel like they got individual attention and walk away learning and using numerous routines.
So during this special small group workshop, which will be post-lecture or post-dinner, can people bring some of the things that they're working on to get maybe your set of eyes and experience on it, and you'll give them some
Absolutely.
help?
So listen, there's a whole array. There's a wide array of things that you can learn from me. It can be things that you've never seen before that I'll share with you for the first time. It can be things from my videos that you've always wanted to get a close-up attention with. or it could be something that you're working on that I've never seen, and you might want to get a fresh pair of eyes and an outsider's perspective in terms of the technique or the presentation or anything theoretical. Anything you want, you've got me for 4 hours.
All right. Well, the cost for this workshop is $100, which is worth 10 times that. But as a special offering, if you attend the lecture that afternoon, then the cost of the small group workshop is only $75. So it's really an incredible value.
When did that happen?
Well, hey, I'm just talking. So it is
we didn't talk in advance.
Yeah, it's an incredible opportunity for folks. So we want to make sure everyone comes out. US Toy Sunday, February the 11th. At 3 o'clock, and then you'll lecture for about 2.5 hours. We'll go to dinner at Nick and Jake's, which is not far away. And those that want to get up close and personal with Gregory Wilson and really learn some stuff, they'll be there for the small group session. If you're interested in doing the workshop, I need you to email me. It's important that I have a count, try to get an idea just for the sake of the logistics of the restaurant and everything. Send an email to david@davidsandy.com. That's david@davidsandy.com. I'll put you on the list, and then when we get to 12, if we get to 12, we'll have to cut it off. So it's kind of a first come, first serve. Gregory, we're looking forward to having you in Kansas City. I'm excited. I know a lot of members in our ring are excited, and you don't have to be an IBM Ring 129 member to attend. We expect some people to even be coming from the outlying areas. Gregory, thanks so much for taking a moment to talk to me, and we'll see you in the very near future.
Let me just tell them, if you're going to do the workshop, bring cards and coins for sure. Maybe even bring a ring, because I'm going to do, and also watches. Bring a watch, because I'm going to do pickpocket stuff too. So
fantastic.
The coaching covers imperceptible stealing of watches and wallets and phones and ties and glasses and keys, and just how to tie everything together into an engaging, entertaining routine, not just the physical stealing.
All right. Well, man, that sounds really exciting now. So make sure you bring those items, but let me know if you'd like to attend this special workshop so we can get a count. Gregory, thank you again for taking the time. We're so glad that you're coming. We're so glad that you're able to come. And more importantly, we're so glad that you're alive.
Alive and well, and super excited to see and meet everybody.
All right. Thanks so much. We'll see you on the 11th.